The state of arts in education in New York City was terrible, frankly, because in many ways it had totally shut off in the 70s when the city went bankrupt.
They made a terrible mistake and they removed art from the curriculum in our public schools, feeling that it saved money. In fact, it was penny wise and pound foolish.
And many of us feel that the most important thing for the future is to teach kids about the arts. So much comes from their knowledge of the arts, from their performing, from their working with the arts, for the things they do in the arts. And Annenberg, of course, being a great man. I mean, Walter actually felt that this was the thing of primary importance in the country, or one of them.
Just look around how many schools have reintroduced arts. How many parents have taken it for granted? How many children, because of arts education, have not dropped out of school?
I did an internship with Alvin Ailey Dance Foundation through CAE's Career Development Program. Living in New York means that you're bombarded by art everywhere. Every step that you take, you're surrounded by art. But just because we're surrounded by art doesn't mean we're a part of it. That's why I'm thankful that we really do have this program, because it really did just open that door for us and said, here, we're going to give you the tools that you need to work in these places. Now show them what you got. This program really helps you grow up. And it really just teaches you what it's like to be an adult, what it's like to have responsibilities, and what it's like to have other people respect you.
Here we go. We're on the A string. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
As for myself, in school, they didn't have like band or instrument playing. So this was my really first experience with it. And it's a thrill because you're able to do it with your child.
Okay, and I'll count you in. 1, 2, 3.
I like doing it with my dad. It makes it more fun.
And I love doing it with him. It's definitely a great thing to do with your child. It gives you a bond, and it's you'll think of it years from now, about this moment.
I think the thing that's been phenomenal about the Center for Arts Education and what the Annenberg Foundation has done is they've opened up the doors of all these great institutions. And they've created this opportunity for places like Lincoln Center, for places like the Metropolitan Opera, for places like MoMA to go out into public schools. And until the Center for Arts Education came around, until the Annenberg Foundation decided, I want to make the arts a critical part of education. Whether a kid made his way down to a museum or not, or whether a kid made his or her way down to see a play or to go listen to a piece of music, it was totally dependent on whether or not the principal or the parents were interested in that experience. But all of a sudden, you've got this partnership piece that begins to evolve out of the Center for Arts Education, where cultural institutions have to partner with schools.
Walk back to your spot. Let's figure out some times. You like 4 twirls? That's a good idea. 1, 2, beautiful. 3, 4, tumble. 5, 6, 7, 8. Start your circle. I'm Maria Mitchell. I'm a teaching artist, dancer, and choreographer, and I love my work. Wow, give yourselves a hand. That was gorgeous. I was fortunate enough to be included in the first round of Annenberg grants. To have funding come into the schools that offers an opportunity for children to actually have contact with real artists and to really dig into the process of making art and connecting that process to their schoolwork. There's a common link, and that common link is the discipline and the focus of being an artist. What a nice trio. I love the leaves blowing in the wind. Look at that. The classroom size is about 30 children per class. I see up to 5 classes a day, 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days a week. I see 1,000 kids a year, easily. Thank you so much. And you need to do that with song and trio now.